So I'd love to move to component number three, which you talk about stress management. And how important is stress management when it comes to preventing or healing from any of these diseases?
Stress is related to virtually all illnesses. And as you say, it's a lot easier to prevent. Prevention is easier than cure. It's ounce of prevention, pound of cure. It takes a lot more to try to reverse a disease once you have it than to prevent it in the first place. But again, prevention is often fear-based. Do these things or don't do these things so something bad doesn't happen to you years down the road. And we all know we're going to die. The mortality rate is still, 100%. It's one per person, but we don't generally think about that. So I've just found that fear is not really a sustainable motivator. What's really motivating, as we mentioned earlier, is joy and pleasure and love and feeling good. And because these underlying biological mechanisms we've been talking about are so dynamic, when you make changes in your lifestyle, to the degree that you make them, you generally feel so much better so quickly in ways that really matter. It reframes the reason for change from fear of dying, which is really not sustainable, to joy and pleasure and love and feeling good, which really are.
Yeah.
And stress really falls into that same category, that you don't want to just be sitting under a tree. The choice is not between leading an interesting life that's filled with, stress and you die early, or sitting under a tree and being bored and watch your life go by, because the stress comes not so much from what we do, but how we react to what we do. And how we react is really a function of how we view the world. And so the stretching, breathing, meditation, and so on can help make our fuse longer. People often say things to me like, I used to have a short fuse and I'd explode easily. And now things just don't bother me as much. I mean, we've all found that when you're tired and run down, your fuse gets shorter. Little day-to-day aggravations of getting stuck in traffic or waiting for an elevator or just, feel worse. The same is also true on the other side. When you just even a few minutes a day of meditation can lengthen your fuse. And so you can go out in the world and often accomplish even more without getting stressed and without getting sick in the process.
We hope you enjoyed this short excerpt from the Health and Healing Club. This entire video, including an in-depth discussion and thoughtful and inspiring questions and answers, is available inside the Health and Healing Club, along with hundreds of hours of premium and exclusive life-changing content, practices, and holistic, natural, and integrative solutions for health and healing. You can start your free trial today at healthandhealingclub.com.